Welcome back to Neo. Alright, so...
Do you need Caesars, Pedro?
Do I? 61?
Do you need Caesar? Yeah.
61. Alright, and we can now add
This asshole.
this asshole
and
to
this other asshole.
so we can also get the noise expand our noise magnet ability so we can scan even more noise.
You know, Tio, it's funny. The way you pronounce scissors made you sound like you were suggesting to get Little Caesar's pizza. I hate that.
Indeed.
I never even heard. Okay.
Also-
I've heard of Little Caesars, but it's not a thing around here.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yes,
Black Jupiter, the YouTube's #1 Twerry YouTuber, he recently made a video about the content of the first game. You're gonna like this, Shiroi. Their first concept was having the game be rhythm-based, and the first name they came up with for the game was Emotion Edge.
We sure David Cage didn't direct that.
Knew that was gonna come up.
That would require David Cage to acknowledge other cultures outside of his own.
He tries at some point.
Emphasis on trying.
That's trying? Jeez. Alright.
Remember, Pedro, he acknowledged that somebody can turn from Boston to Chinese in the blink of an eye.
I guess so.
For a start.
God, Indigo Prophecy was such a fever dream.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, Omnicron is apparently
Indigo-
that one game that frightens even Pedro away.
But it's mostly for how he plays, apparently.
Jova,
I know.
Jova, I challenge you to download that game on Steam and try playing it.
Well, the only problem is that I would have to pay money towards a David Cage game.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Even David Bowie can't help.
You don't have to worry about that, Jova. The game is now fully owned by Square Enix. Well, never mind, it was Eidos, so I guess now it's technically Embracer Group. Okay.
Ideally.
Alright, but the point is, no money of yours will go to David Cage, if that's what you're worried about.
Well, it's not even that. Again, you kind of missed it, Jova, but there was a brief period, I think, to celebrate David Bowie, to respect David Bowie's death, where the game was free to download. And if I recall correctly, I did get it for that with that.
Same.
Oh, have you tried it?
No, my backlog still haunts me.
I can't blame
that
you.
game.
Backlogs.
I am getting back to that, but
Yeah. That game is literally causes me pain to even control. That game is so bad, mechanically speaking. Oh my god.
All I've heard are tank controls, and I'm like,
No, I'm sorry.
This can be a pain.
No, tank controls is what Heavy Rain has. This goes beyond tank controls. This is indescribably bad. Jesus Christ, I cannot stand. I prefer the way Superman 64 controls, to just give you an idea.
I probably missed timing too, because I discovered that I don't have it. Mandela effect.
You can easily get a key for it for like probably an euro or something.
True, but what Jova said applies to me as well.
I mean, it's the thing. Like, I typically don't like to spend money on bad games unless A, they are like so bad that they're good, or B, they're like so big to cover that it could help the channel out. See Mighty Number 9. Oh wait, no, I didn't have to pay money for that because a friend who was so jaded by that Kickstarter gave me a complete copy.
Similar for me. Like I'm curious about the Life is Strange Double Exposure, but I haven't actually bought it yet. So eventually.
Oh, that's the remaster.
The most
no, the new one. Life is Strange 4, but it's not actually called Life is Strange 4.
Wait. It's out already?
Yes, it is. But Square Enix marketing wasn't exactly great.
Yeah, I have not.
Hold on,
I legit didn't know it was out.
Go ahead, Shiri. Please. Can't you take a hint?
Whoa.
Oh no, that kitty cat's in trouble.
Leave me alone already.
Okay.
I'm busy.
You're not even formed up right. It's like you're pixelate. Isn't that?
Bottom.
Lady Shoka, fighting what appears to be a losing battle.
Yeah, remember,
Just
if you're on your own.
trust us on this one. We can't show.
She's not only a player, but she's also alone and has no team, or partner. So yeah, she'll be noise food if we don't help her.
And something tells me she ain't been in the game a while either, so yeah.
So we're recruiting her, right?
Just
Sure.
like I called in the last
Well,
part,
I already confirmed that vocally last part, Shiroi. So
It's been
The
a
Reaper
bit.
don't fatten noise in the first place. Actually,
go ahead on the top right.
Back off, you creeps.
Oh, yeah. Yelling at noise absolutely gets them to listen.
You're gonna like this, Shiroi. Now, in this part, we're going to get to hear Shoka's voice actress do her tsundere acting.
hey,
Right.
Top.
Little busy here.
Oh my gosh, she really did say, "Leave me alone in peace," he lives.
It's beautiful.
get back! Well, I mean, Square still own Tomb Raider at this point, so.
Oh, they still do?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
No, at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
at this point. At this point. Okay.
Yeah, Neo did come out a few years ago.
2021.
We'll take care of this noise.
Also, I just noticed that in the panel where Shoka says, "Excuse me," only the CUSE part was in italics. The EX at the beginning wasn't. How weird.
Weird.
I'm guessing it's to emphasize a change in her voice tone.
Probably.
She's saying it.
Probably. It's kind of similar to what Regiment Markaniwa does with his translations, where he will have various alterations to the words to try to mimic what the vocal performance would be like if it was voiced.
Clearly, what we're missing is just the Frank Miller style of putting random balls.
No,
You know,
please.
Yes.
the city is like my home.
Well,
I
the whole.
love Booyah
All right,
very much.
all right, and now a voiced cutscene because
Alright.
we're recruiting a party member.
You alright?
Yeah.
No.
thanks.
You're welcome.
But why would the noise assault their master?
Yeah, about that.
He kind of got fired.
Don't? She's not a Reaper anymore. For real?
Yeah, for real.
So, do you got some place to go?
Or are you homeless?
Duh. If there's one thing Shibuya's got, it's places to go.
Uh-huh.
That's not what I meant. You said you got kicked out of the Reapers. It's because you tried to help us, wasn't it?
Yes, I know that. Don't rub it in.
Basically.
Well, I can't stand to see a poor cat
Can you
abandoned.
blame me? The game's no fun when it's always the same. And it's hardly a game when there's no point in playing.
Well, now you're a
No
part of
matter
the
how long
game.
Players manage to survive. They still end up getting erased.
Sure seems that way.
It's rigged.
But despite all that, you've done pretty well. You're tougher than the rest.
Oh?
Tougher than leather,
And
one
it'd
could
be a shame if you
say.
got erased like all the others. So
Oh?
I thought, wouldn't it be fun if they actually won? And here we
The
are.
dare is starting to show.
So yeah, later losers.
I think, if I recall correctly, she still doesn't know about the time traveling.
No.
We owe her for helping. And she's not a Reaper anymore. She's just a player like us.
His thoughts are assaulting him.
Cat got your tongue or what?
Sorry, the voices in my head are telling me to tell you something.
And since it's a Square Enix game, we all know voices in your head is absolutely a good thing.
Sorry, what?
Listen to the
I
voices.
just feel like we need as many allies as we can get.
Uh-huh.
You can't be serious.
Why
I
not?
mean, I don't think your pals would take too kindly to that.
You want to bet?
Again, why not?
Well, let's find out what they think.
No, it's cool with me. You scratched our backs, so we ought to do the same.
Plus, Rindo
cat
decided
puns.
anything on his own.
This is going to be the rest of my life.
Basically,
Standing over here,
Adding a
Fret.
second X-Reaper to our ranks is an attractive proposition indeed.
Technically, you're third X-Reaper.
Betray us too, yo.
Oh, right. They don't know that Minamimoto
Also,
was
I'm
a
pretty
Reaper.
sure Nagi needs a partner in crime to dunk on Fred.
We won't force you to join if you don't want to.
But yeah,
well,
that's an
well,
interesting...
well, actually, Tail, the character that Shoka,
It's not that I don't want
you know, bickers more with is actually Beat, as you're going to see.
Okay, fine. I'll throw you dummies a bone.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, yes. That's absolutely how it is.
What?
Yes.
I'm...
Yes.
Your what?
Hang on.
Oh, well,
Just
hang
got a
on. Message.
It's Motoi again.
Oh,
Don't let the cat join or I'll kill your family.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Another
let's
picture.
find
Oh
it before he
god,
does
no.
something we all regret.
Like sending more pictures.
bother with him.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, remember, Tail. Technically, he's about to probably screw up our plan, so we have to go get him. Sadly, so.
Because today's the day we take down the Ruin Bringers.
Surprise.
Such confidence.
Getting in the way.
He's a
It's
Ah.
gonna get you killed. All of it.
Ah,
Let's move.
confidence.
Still gotta find
Fool.
Suzuki.
Oh, we can only hope that he dies first.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thanks.
Oh,
Are we being legit for once?
It
Sounds
means
like
a
it.
lot to me.
Aww.
well, good.
So, what's her special player ability?
Hold on.
Anyway,
Kicking your
let's
ass.
go.
Well, I mean, any cat can do that. Well, as long as they're as big as a lion or tiger.
Something wrong, Shoka?
You're not lying.
I can scare the enemy with my outfit.
Tuck in the middle.
Yeah, the
We're going
Romanians
to
are all dog people.
we're going to learn her special ability, if I remember correctly, in the next part.
So, look at
So
that.
not come there with a
Party is
killer
good.
remix. So now with this new partner, we can boost our group to a maximum of 300%. Press circle when your group is at 300%, and your team will unite to unleash a devastating psych assault known as Killer Remix. So basically, this is your super mega ultra mega attack.
You know, how cool would it be if the Killer Remix actually remixed whatever song was playing during battle?
In the wise words of Patient Phillips, time for the remix.
So where do you think Motoi is anyway?
Think where we don't need him to be. That's where he'll be.
Is that
Probably.
my house? Shit.
Jesus. Go ahead.
Well, he sent us a pic with that last poem.
Oh, great. All right.
His calling card.
That's generous, Jova.
Right, more of his pretentious shit he probably stole anyway. I've definitely seen this place before. It is my house!
Classic Motoi, hey? Never makes it easy. He said Shiro House.
No. No, actually, he thinks he's making it easy, but in reality, he's making it hard.
Don't fret. Oh no, he's at Fret's house.
Oh no! Somebody's flirting with my mom again.
Wait,
Bill
again?
Jefferson's Steve.
Well, remember. Remember, we've been keeping up this running gag of everybody.
Right.
Every-
Looking for a deeper meaning.
yeah,
Don't.
exactly.
Anyway, let's try and find the spot where he took this pic.
Remember, Joe, we've been keeping up this your mom joke towards Fred throughout the playthrough, so might as well keep going.
It's been said like once apart.
Fred, I gotta ask.
we can't stop now.
Oh, very emoji.
Fred, I gotta ask. Does your mom have it going on?
Like Stacy, we already did it.
I'm not gonna go down without a fight.
Oh God. That is exactly how you will go down, you moron. Except with a fight.
Well, if we don't put up a fight, we're gonna go down anyway. So might as well put up a fight while we're at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the way Mojo is going about it is going to ruin everything.
And this means we can also add Shoka to our social network, and she has the pin multi-wield ability, which allows you to equip an extra pin assigned to the same key/button
Wow.
as another.
Well, as we die, we can somehow leak a message out to the real world and expose his fraud.
And via her, we can also add Kai, and he has the Pigdar ability, which, again, just like in the first game, it shows you that little pink icon that tells you that there's a pig noise on this particular area. So if you're hunting for pig noise for 100% completion, and we got the third secret report, but we're not going to read that yet. No, sorry, Mr. H, at a later time.
Sorry, Ansem, maybe later.
And we also unlock both Iguana Lady and Kubo.
Aya no Kamachi, Reaper's Game Overseer, Reaper, she was devoted subordinate, blah 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 blah. So she has the HP retainer ability, reduces the amount that your maximum HP decreases when you lower your level. So basically it will help you with grinding.
Yeah, I've got it. We'll have Nagi send a message on actually no mobile apps work.
And we also get to add Kubo. So let's see what's Kubo's ability.
Let's put signs all over town.
The chain extender increases the number of noise symbols you can chain together in a single encounter.
Huh.
So there you go.
Also, nice of Iona's bio to let us know that she named her iguana after her departed best friend.
Yeah, basically, as we've already implied, Shoka and Ayano have a history together, and we're going to learn that in week 3. So...
Well, I was talking more so about how she apparently named her iguana after her dearly departed friend.
Like I said, it's because they have a history together, let's just say.
Maybe it turns out that Shoka's other persona is that of the iguana.
Of course.
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing Square has done.
So there you go, Shiroi. The cat goes on our party. You can party now.
And there was much rejoicing.
Wait, I wonder.
I'm sure.
What if it turns out that Rindo and Shoka are actually Neko and Shiki's nobodies?
Sure, Jova.
Well, technically, too, the 12th part. Sorry, the Kingdom Hearts is part of the 12 multiverse.
So it is possible.
So yeah. Basic Adwibs, you know how we established in the first game that there's multiple different parallel dimensions, as in the one where people are obsessed with Tinpin that we saw in the first game. One of the alternate parallel dimensions of the 12 universe is the one where Kingdom Hearts takes place, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, at some point in the future, maybe we can get a Gex cameo every one of these games, and Square still owns that IP somehow.
They still own Gex.
So Dweebs, much like that's Kid with the manager in Dorkly, showcased, outside of this, and apparently I guess called the Wars, not many people care about Gex.
Which is kind of a shame. Like, Gex had a certain niche about
I would gladly care more about him than Bubsy, don't get me wrong, it's just that, you can only hope that this new re-release helps him.
Indeed, I guess we'll see.
We're actually getting a re-release. Holy cow!
I mean, that's fine by me.
The Idols, as you've noticed, Jova, the Idols catalog has been trying to be a bit more revived between that Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver / Legacy of Kain, but Legacy of Kain franchise as a whole.
I wonder if we're getting a new Tomb Raider game or whatnot. Like, it's been a while since.
It's still under development.
The 2013 saga is done, so it's probably gonna be another reboot.
It is being made, and it's being published by. It's being developed by Crystal Dynamics as usual, but it's being published by Amazon.
Which is weird because according to reports, Crystal Dynamics is helping out with the Perfect Dark reboot. So man,
multitasking.
I guess
it's kind of like how IO Studios is working with Amazon to make a James Bond game.
Honestly, how wild would it be if it turns out that the new game is actually a return to the old continuity?
If you're on about the IO one, Tio, that's IO is self-owned.
All right, go ahead, Webs.
Got a mission for you, kiddos.
My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
We are a bit late for that.
You'll need to do it if you want past.
Sorry, Joe, but you have to do that if you want past. Then hurry up and lay it on us, buddy.
Do my shopping. Someone here. When free encounters with this type of noise.
Okay.
The frog.
The frog one.
My father, apparently.
Your father was a frog.
Alright, let's get this out of the way ASAP.
All right, let's do that then.
Let me think this through.
But
Eh.
yeah, no, like,
Go
I
on.
will say, I feel like Tomb Raider's old continuity really only died because Angel of Darkness was just as bad as it was.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like an alternate timeline where Sonic 06 was so bad that it wiped out the original timeline of Sonic.
All right.
Except for the
Here you
fact
go.
that that was actually meant to be a reboot.
All right, here it is, the Killer Remix.
Let's see what we do. Okay, we go Super Saiyan. Got it.
Basically, we throw a shit ton of key blasts at the enemies, basically.
So this is pretty much the FUI win button.
No, not quite
Well-
that. Not really. Like when you start fighting tougher enemies, like the new taboo noise replacements that we fought previously, a Killer Remix will not necessarily kill everything. Trust me.
Not to mention the boss fights too, Drova.
Yeah.
I could see it helping out, but yeah, fair
Oh,
enough. It
obviously.
probably isn't a win-all.
Not to mention, in order to, it is a very powerful move though, and yeah, obviously this means you're gonna have. But if you want to use it, obviously you're going to have. The game gave you a bone, throw you a bone
big
by.
cost.
The game threw you a bone by giving you a free one, so just so you can try it for yourself and see how it is, right? But in order to raise your groove to 300%, obviously it requires a lot of beat drop combos, which means you're gonna have to, be very good with your timing.
That's true.
And manage your pin, and not to mention, remember, you have to also manage your pin's energy, meaning if one, so you can't also let them, be on cooldown period at a critical moment. So again, you're gonna have to be smart if you want to make good use of the Killer Remix.
Top ingenious. How adorable.
But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I feel like there's technically no real downside to them coming back to the old Tomb Raider continuity.
Well,
for
there's
re-release.
a bigger discussion that I think has no real place here because it will take too long, and I don't think all of us have the right context of it. But recently, Tomb Raider has been a bit under scrutiny as a whole, as a franchise. Not helped also by how the more recent Netflix animated series actually, decided to interpret the character. So it might be influenced by those factors too.
Yeah, you're right. To talk about the series would definitely take up a good portion. I will just say this, from what I've glimpsed, I don't care for the deconstructive takes they're going for.
See, for me, like, I don't even mind what they were trying to do with the 2013 game conceptually. The whole how did Lara become the badass treasure hunter she is in the original continuity, right? Sure, you can do that kind of story. The thing is, the execution, in my opinion, leaves a lot to be desired.
Yep, and the sequels weren't. Well, okay, I can't even really say.
I don't know anything about the sequels.
Better story-wise.
I don't
anything about
I don't know anything
Final-
about the sequel, so I can speak on those.
Basically, the community of Final Fantasy I grew up on the internet with is handled by someone who he tends to care a lot about Tomb Raider. So when it came to give news about Square Enix, he was also prioritizing Tomb Raider. So I did use him as a field of reference.
Yeah.
From what I remember him mentioning, Rise was just mostly meh, but got improved later with the DLCs, and Shadow was a general improvement, but it was pretty much too late, and people could tell it was the end of that continuity.
It's
kind of like the Lightning trilogy in the sense that the first installment really poisoned the well, and the sequels did try to improve stuff, but
The sequel also, remember, Rise was also tainted by making it a temporary, but heavily temporary Xbox One exclusive, and Microsoft was pumping it very hard by having giant posters of Marcus Phoenix, a car from Forza, and Master Chief alongside Lara.
Not only that, remember, not only that, remember, that was still only 2 years after the TV disaster, so having an Xbox One exclusive at that point in time was basically sales suicide.
And as established, Drova, by the different ways of marketing, Square is basically treating the whole deal with console manufacturers like a mercenary group, as in the best offering, against the devs. At least
Pretty
up
much.
until recently, we seem to have changed on that.
It's like with some,
We'll
it's like,
see.
Nowadays they stick to like at worst timed exclusives as opposed to 4.
It's
Well,
a-
even before that,
These days.
Jova, even with this game, started on Switch and PS4 and Vanguard PC, but hold on.
That's 3 down, right?
yes.
Yep.
Gotta say, you're adapting well to being on the team, Shoka. It's almost like you've done this before. Oh, wait.
Then let's go tell the Reaper. Come on. Alright. And there's actually a pig noise in the area, as noted by the symbol there. But
Nicely done.
let's
Also, I
keep
think
going.
this is on our new track.
You're free to head on through.
Yeah, it's kind of like what he did with the first game too. As the game goes on, new tracks get thrown into the
Well,
mix.
obviously.
Wait,
Alright.
I didn't say. Hey, there's part 2 of my challenge. Oh, shit.
On to
I
Tower
guess-
Records.
I guess I can also use this moment to mention. I think I did mention it during the final thoughts of the first game, and this is a thing that is mostly done. And I think that I understand that it's done to facilitate, animations for the actual gameplay. But I'm kind of not disappointed, but I kind of wish that the characters did have something equivalent to a signature weapon, even if it's something that you don't actually have a gameplay component of equipping, because of the whole pin customizes your moveset and any character can perform the same moves. They kind of have to be barehanded, and as a result, compared to most other RPGs, you do have not much variety in terms of not even regular attacks, because you don't even have a normal attack. You're just dependent on what the pins give you, and each character has the same potential in that regard.
The original concept for the game, too, Emotion Edge, they actually originally went back when Shiki and Neku were meant to be opponents. They actually did have weapons. They were like these sticks or whatever it was. Because we don't ever really got proper information of what the wood was meant to be. Apparently, originally they were gonna have weapons, but eventually that got removed.
If the youth culture theme has to be going by, I guess there's supposed to be a parallel to concert glow sticks potentially.
Probably.
It's a common thing for Japan. But again, this is technically something that I can understand it's done for making the game easy to animate, because at the end of the day, you need to have the same skeleton applied to different models, gaming 101.
The reason, like for example, beat back when the game was called Emotion Edge, it was going to be a lot more music themed, and that's where the beat and rhyme names came from. Okay, let's go to where he gave us that picture. If I remember correctly, I'm still going to do there you go. Before we, I'm just going to get through this one more Reaper, and after that we're going to take a break from the main story so we can do the side quests of this day. Alright, so obviously we're going to dress Shoka with nothing but Gatonero clothes. It only makes sense. And this is not even a cheeky sort of thing. No, even story-wise, even in dialogue, she's a big fan of the brand in general, so it just makes perfect sense.
Well, given that she wears a giant Mr. Cat,
Mr. Mew, yeah.
Mr. Mew.
Mr. Mew.
It's Mr. Mew.
Mew.
Get it right.
Hey, Jova called him a cat. That's a win for me.
That's a step up, yes.
See? You get it little by little, as the song says.
Thanks. Come again soon.
All right. Let's equip Shoka with all those clothes then. All right. So we're gonna have her wear.
God, the hilarity if you could actually see characters in some of these crazy outfits you put together for them.
Again, the closest for more recent RPG equivalent would be the first Xenoblade Chronicles, because even if I recall correctly, even 2 dropped that.
All right.
Such a shame, but alas.
It's a kind of a monkey's paw effect, or the ideal outcome would be to have that as a possibility, but also to turn off for the sake of visualizing the characters with their default outfit.
I'm trying to remember if the definitive version of Xenoblade Captor dropped that as well.
All right, and we're gonna have her wear. Maybe this
Oh,
denim
gosh,
macro
even that
miniskirt.
hand collapsing maneuver.
Or
a
the
lot of game
or the freight cargo.
anime.
Asymmetrical miniskirt. Yeah, we'll go with the asymmetrical one. All right, shoes. All right, we'll have her wear the ankle boots. Why not? I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think it's the ankle boots, the only one that I have. So, go on, Pedro, just pick the fucking ankle boots, please.
Or the bohemian sandals, yo.
I remember, Joe, it has to be Gat Tornado.
I know.
All right, as for the accessory, obviously we're going to pick the Mr. Mew phone case. Obviously.
Or the fishnets.
No, I'm just showing it off. There you go. We're going to go with the Mr. Mew phone case as our accessory, of course.
It's like that Gmail Mass Effect skit where Commander Shepard goes, "My brand."
She actually, her phone actually does have that phone case.
The case.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, so we have 2 side quests to do, which we will do starting in the next part. Okay, never mind, Jova. We're not going to learn her special ability until after I do these side quests.
Bummer.
All right. If I remember correctly, don't I? No, I don't.
One in Shibuya
Yeah,
Ikarie.
Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna go straight here into the Scramble Crossing, which is our default center place, and I think, I think we're almost, I think I'll just stick around for here. But first, let's check if June has any new tutorials for me.
Hello, my name is.
Are you looking for something?
Rindo.
My name is Rindo. I can't remember my own last name.
Rindo Kanade.
Yeah, my name is Rindo Kanade, and welcome to my tour of Shibuya. Here you go. The end.
Don't die here, kids.
Thanks, I guess.
See you for the next part.
I mean, you said you wanted to see Shibuya. You didn't ask about any specifics, so there you go.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Ta-ta.